Welcome, everybody. Thank you for tuning in today. This is Patty Miller, and I'm very happy to be here kind of piloting a new show that's going to be starting here on HPAT, Life Goes On. And the moderator, the director, the hostess of this program is Carrie Heikkila, who is here with me today. And so welcome, Carrie.
Thank you.
Say your last name again.
Heikkila I listened to, but it's Heikkila. Like, hey, Akala.
Heikkila. Oh,
Yes.
sorry about that.
Oh, no worries.
Okay. Well, I know you're very involved with Elder Circle in Grand Rapids.
Yes.
And there's a new opportunity for people in the Hibbing area to be part of some of the things that you're doing over there. But before we talk about that, why don't you tell me just a little bit about yourself, your background, where you're from, and then how you got involved in Elder Circle.
Okay, well, I am from Grand Rapids. It's my hometown. I was actually born in North Dakota, but 6 months living there does not qualify me to be from North Dakota. So
then your family moved to Grand Rapids.
Yep. Well, my whole family's from here. My grandparents and great-grandparents are from this area. So my dad moved out to be on the oil field and stuff, and then we came back home. So I have been here pretty much forever. I've moved a couple of times, but that's about it. So.
And so you know the area really well.
Pretty well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Okay. And then how did you get involved with the Elder Circle?
Okay, so with Elder Circle, there's a brand new program that came out last fall, and it's called the Good Neighbor Plus program, and it covers homemaking and companion services. I was hired on to be the assistant director over there for that. So that's how I got involved with Elder Circle.
Okay, you know, since we don't have Elder Circle in Hibbing, could you just give us a little background about who's it for?
Yeah, Elder Circle actually has like a huge, gosh, it's really quite big. The program is for people, the average is 60 to 65. Our mission is...
New senior citizens.
Yeah, and elder.
Mm-hmm.
So our mission actually is to keep them in their homes longer,
Wonderful.
Safe and healthy in their homes. And so that's the generalized idea. So we do tour service, and we do transportation for medical rights. But then the RSVP program, that's also housed under Elder Circle. So there's a few volunteer programs over there. And then, like I said, with the Good Neighbor Plus as well. So, and then my program, which is the Senior Community Service Employment Program.
Okay, would you say it again?
Oh, yeah, it's a mouthful.
It has some letters to it too, doesn't it?
It does. SCSEP.
SCSEP. Okay.
SCSEP. Yes, yes.
Okay.
But it's the Senior Community Service Employment Program. And it took me a couple months to learn that one.
Especially, who do you work for? And then to say that long handle.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So Elder Circle is a sub-grantee for that. It's the Senior Services of America Incorporation that actually funds and houses the CSEP program.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you're located right now in Grand Rapids, where we have this beautiful fireplace.
Yes,
and
yes,
so
yeah.
Exactly where are you in Grand Rapids?
Okay, we are located in the YMCA in Grand Rapids. It is the new addition with the Active Living Center. So that's where the fireplace comes from.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so you've told us that long name of what you do. Okay, exactly what is the program? Who qualifies? Tell us kind of the nuts and bolts of this program.
Okay. CSEP, which is I'll call it because it's too long of a name to say it in any other way. Mm-hmm. It helps 55 and older is the qualification age-wise.
Okay, so the senior citizen population, 55 and older. Yes. I suppose you have people all the way up to 95, 6, 8?
With Elder Circle we do.
Mm-hmm.
CSEP is more the working population still.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So you know, mid-70s.
Okay.
Is what I have seen with it. I've actually only been with the program for almost 3 months, so I'm pretty new at it.
Okay, and you're the project director.
I am the project director.
And so you went from something else within
I
Elder
do both.
Circle. Oh, you do both. You
I
wear
do
hats.
both. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
So I stay plenty busy with it. So, but with CSEP, you have to be 55 at least. Then there's the qualifications as far as your income goes. You cannot be employed. The whole point of the program is to help you with employment. So if you're employed and you quit just to come over to do CSEP, it's not going to really work.
It's not going to work.
No, not at all. So the financial aspect as well, we follow the federal poverty guidelines to go with it. So if you're in that income, you have to have proof of how many are in the household, and then proof of your income, and then I can see if you're eligible for that. And then we go on from there.
Okay, so some of the misplaced minors that are older, like 55, this might be an opportunity for them, or anybody who wants to work and meets the income guidelines.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
And so then they go over to you in person, or what do they do? How do they find you?
Okay, so the fun part is I have a 5-county radius.
Oh, okay.
And it is one of the biggest radiuses.
That's huge. That's
for the CSEP program.
St. Louis County alone is
Yep,
phenomenal.
Yep. So I have Itasca and St. Louis, Cootaching Lake, and Cook.
Oh my goodness! You're going to put on the miles and use your
I
computer.
have.
Oh.
I have. Thankfully, I do know some of the roads up to Ely and over to the North Shore and stuff that way, so it's not too bad. But
And the weather's been good so far.
well, one of my days I did get hit in the snow.
Oh, you did.
In March, yeah, up north, so it was kind of fun. But yeah, so it is very large. How this works is that we have what is called a host agency.
Okay.
The host agency is nonprofit or government, and we find someone who's interested in working there, and we pair them. But to get the starting points, we have them contact me. I will send them paperwork to fill out with, and once I find them that they're fully eligible, then I will go and meet with them, especially if it's a new host agency. Some of my agencies have been around for a couple of years.
Now, who's in Hibbing, your host agency?
You can be one here.
HPAT.
It is.
Okay,
it is one
someone
of them
that's
that can be.
a 501c3.
Yes, yes.
Nonprofit.
So pretty much if you're driving around and you see that place and you're down on luck, you've been trying to find a job, you can't find one, but you find a place that, you know what, that'd be kind of a cool training place. You know, there's a possibility we can get you in there. So it's this kind of, I'm the moderator, I guess, to say on that aspect. I work with the host agency, helping them find the perfect participant, and the participant find the perfect host agency.
Okay, wonderful. So any 501c3 is eligible to get some of these workers that ages 55 to 70, you said.
Or even older, but yes.
Okay, 55 to...
Yep, that mid-70 has been the average for the oldest side of it that I've seen.
Okay. Well, so far, what are some of the jobs that you do have out there?
I have some guys with the U.S. Forest Services, so they're up north more. In Grand Rapids, we have several places. One of them is the Restore for the Habitat for Humanity.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yep. The Itasca County Historical Society is another one that we have quite a few people with. I started up the Children's Museum just recently as well. So there's that one. I know we have one over in Floodwood, and in Hibbing here, actually the Salvation Army is also one of them.
Excellent.
So it's kind of, there's a handful of them.
And so, in addition to people that are looking in today, you know, if you're 55 and older and looking for a job and qualify, but also if you're a 501c3 and you could use some help, Carrie, could they get a hold of you also?
Yes, yes, they can. Host agencies, if you are interested in being a host agency, you can just contact me at Elder Circle, and then we'll be able to work from there. We set up a partnership.
Okay.
So, yeah.
We'll have all that information on
Yes.
the bottom of the screen, but to contact Carrie at Elder Circle.
Yes.
And then you'll get back to anybody who wants to be a host agency, or importantly, people that are looking for a job, 55 and older and in that income bracket.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Well, now what about training? Is there besides being 55 and meeting the income guidelines, are there any specific characteristics? Like, do you need to type? Do you need to, I mean, what kinds?
That varies, and that's actually the whole point of the program. SCSEP is designed as, it's actually counted as community service.
Okay.
So you do get a minimum wage. It's limited to 20 hours a week.
Okay.
So there's a few qualifications, but like I said, it's actually considered a volunteer opportunity for paid training. So the whole time you're on it is paid training. There is a 4-year limit to be on it. You can, if you find a job, you know, you can get off of it, but if something happens and you need to come back, then that 4 years would be, that time that you're gone beforehand would be deducted, kind of a thing. So
okay, so 4 years in all.
4 years in all, yep. So you have 4 years to gain new training. What I try to do is find out what your interests are. So if you're my participant, I ask, what have you done in the past? You know, maybe I have someone who has been a teacher, but obviously is retired but needs a little extra, has that ability to be able to work with kids, but maybe not really up to date on computer skills, but wants to and is willing to learn on computer skills. So we can pair them up with that kind of a set. Some of our participants, they might have health issues. So trying to find someplace else that not just with their skill set that they can bring to it, but something where they can learn, while making sure to maintain a healthy, positive life still.
And that's beautiful that it's 20 hours a week.
Yes.
I mean, as far as an opportunity to get out and see people and to learn a new skill and to make a little bit of money.
Yeah, it is. It's a benefit. It's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, it really is. And so, do you train all, well, you find the place and then they
train.
And so, say, for example, just for an example, that HPAT would love to have somebody here. Would we pay or you pay? Is there any?
The Senior Services of America pays.
Okay.
My job is to set you up. And after that, it would be their job as a host agency to do the hours. So
to be sure they come 20 hours and
20
to
hours
have meaningful
scheduled.
work.
Yep, you get scheduled. They have to schedule the 20 hours, making sure that they're actually training. Because if they say you're going to be on something, but then you end up doing like janitorial work, and that wasn't what you signed up for, that's not really what we want. We want to make sure that you're learning new systems. That's the whole point.
Oh, it sounds exciting.
Yeah, it has been a lot of fun to see some of the stuff. So as far as pay goes, time cards get sent over to me.
Okay.
Yep, and I do your time cards twice a month, and then paychecks go out from there. So it's the host agency doesn't have to do anything about that, but making sure I get those time cards on time.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. Funding, you mentioned who funds this?
Yes, it's the Senior Services of America.
Okay, I'm not even familiar with it. Is it a government or is it a grant or?
They're an organization and they do federal grant as for how this works. So I can't say, especially with only being in for 3 months, knowing the full scope of how their funding works to bring it onto us. But they push funding down onto states, and those states push it out to the counties with the CSEP programs.
Okay, so it sounds just wonderful, and we hope that the funding goes on and on and on and and on, because it's really valuable to keep seniors in their homes and also to keep seniors learning and vibrant and part of the community.
Yes.
So it's wonderful. Now I just wish you luck as you're going to all those counties. Okay. So you're just kind of starting up here in Hibbing right now, and you've got people at Salvation Army.
Yes, there is.
But anybody who's interested that's listening, 55 and older and meets the income guidelines, contact Carrie at all the information on the screen.
Yes, that works.
Okay, all the information. It's very delightful that you're here today, and I know you drove over from Grand Rapids. You must be in your car most of the time, probably working with your cell phone. And
I can be. There's days where it's kind of quiet, but with 2 programs going, it does get pretty busy. So my other program takes me out of the office quite a bit too.
Okay.
But I am full-time, so unless I'm on vacation or got a sick kid, I am pretty much available, office or phone call. So
That's wonderful. You know, another thing that is just so exciting is that you are going to be starting up a regular HPAT program here because you have so many services within Elder Circle and so many things that are available for our senior citizens. And so do you want to talk a little bit about that?
For the show?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So the idea of my show is to help bring knowledge out, I guess. Since we are an organization that works and helps keep the growing population safe in their homes, I'm planning on designing the show around that. So I hope to bring in some people that have, like doctors and nutritionists, to come in and talk about things. You know, some of my participants I have seen have issues, and they want to know how to help. You know, they want to know where they can find that help. And that's part of my job. My job is, what supportive services do you need? And so I hope to cover a lot of those issues.
To stay in their home. And would that have to be income guidelines also?
To be able to stay in their homes? For longer, no.
Okay.
No, not for that. Not as far as the show goes, you know. If it, from my idea for bringing the show on and keeping it going on, it's to help. Obviously, it's kind of CSEP oriented, the program is, but I hope to reach everyone within my 5-county radius that I work with. So that's why I want to reach out to some other subjects along with those lines. And I mean, I'll come in and I'll bring in business people talking about what does an employer nowadays look for? What are some qualifications? So when you go to a new host agency and you know that say you're 60 years old and you have quite a ways to go still, but you need something and you need to be updated, you can actually get training to help build that resume. I mean, if you stay for the full 4 years, that's quite a good looking resume when you can build on some different things. So that's part of it. Talking about training, computer training. There are some local agencies that can help you get those kinds of trainings if you want to train extra. So that's kind of some of the sideline ideas.
And you know what's excellent? We are an elderly community. I mean, you know, there are a lot of senior citizens, and so this is just another resource to help people, like you said, stay in their home and learn skills and be happy and vibrant. And yes, excellent. And so your office won't be here. You'll always be in Grand Rapids, but you are readily available.
I'm readily available.
With a phone call or going online, people can get a hold of you at any time.
Yes, yeah. So I'm pretty open. Yeah.
It sounds like just a wonderful opportunity for people that are here in our community and all 5 of your agencies.
Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, I don't know how much there really is out there in some of the other counties. It's hard when I'm on a strict funding to be able to just get out and explore the other counties to see what there really is out there. And I feel, especially with using the show Life Goes On, that this is a really good way to outreach where the funding isn't going to have to become an issue, but I can reach out to people.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
It really is. And that's what's really good about HPAT and programs like that so many people, and you know, especially senior people, watch and tune in, and their kids and their grandkids. So I think you'll have a great time planting a lot of seeds and hearing from a lot of people.
That would be really fun. I mean, it would be really great if I can hear some feedback on this.
Yes.
So it will help me kind of be able to think and design some other theme ideas for future shows. So it'll be great.
Excellent. And you'll have fun working with Ron.
Yeah.
You know? It's just great. Oh. Now, is there anything else you want to add about CSEP? CSEP?
With CSEP currently right now, just a quick note that Itasca County is pretty full. I have funding limited to each particular county. So Itasca's full and there is a wait list, but all my other 4 counties are fairly open, and I really want to encourage our veterans to apply. So they are on top of my list.
Excellent. Okay, and 55, older, and income guidelines. Those are the only restrictions. So if you are using a walker or you have some health issues, you still can find matches based on the interest of the people that come to you.
Yes, I can. Some of it might be a little bit more difficult because some of our U.S. Forest Services, those guys are out and about. They really are. So it will be kind of, tailored to finding what are your interests, to really what host agency can really provide that healthy environment for you while you're there.
Oh, well, Carrie, it sounds almost too good to be true. It sounds just great, and we're grateful for your funding sources, and that our St. Louis County, where you're speaking right now, there are lots of opportunities because you haven't used up that money yet.
No, this has got a lot of room to grow right here. I think I have 10 spots open for St. Louis County right now.
Okay.
So pretty close to that, at least.
Wonderful.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So anybody watching out today, 55 and older, meeting income guidelines, Carrie's the person to find. And the other great thing, they can tune in here a lot, and she's going to be on with her own program.
Yes. I'll be back next month with a new show and a new theme.
Wonderful.
So.
Well, thank you for driving over today. And anything else that we've forgotten?
I don't think so. I think we about covered most of what we needed to.
I think
Pretty
so
sure.
too. And we planted a lot of seeds with people that are watching.
Yeah.
Because oftentimes people who are watching will think, I don't need that service, but boy, that would really be good for my neighbor, my relative, my friend.
Yes. We want to reach out to as many people as we can.
Okay.
So
good luck to you, and thank you so much. And all of you, look forward to seeing Carrie, and say your last name one more time.
it's Hakela.
Hakela on HPAT a lot in the future.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. And thanks all of you for tuning in. And look forward to seeing Carrie right here for the duration.
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks.